Good evening. We have Mayo Clinic Health System, the official healthcare partner of Ware County Athletics, Vive Broadband, Crawford Jewelers, Robbie Robertson Ford, United First Federal Credit Union, Lee Hardware, The Body Shop, Zaxby's, Waycross Heating and Cooling, Wilbur James Tower Pros, Community United Federal Credit Union, Eagle Pawn Shop, Browning's Medical Arts Pharmacy, Farmers and Builders Ace Hardware, Ag South, Gibson Animal Clinic, Prime South Bank, Walker Jones, Southeast Mower and Saw Shop, Hester and Morris Orthodontics, Carolina Skiff, Waycross Bank and Trust, and Wendy Maddox.
And when you see these folks, tell them how much you appreciate their sponsoring the radio broadcast of Ware County High School Gator football for the 2015 season. We'd like to thank the following businesses for their generous hospitality donations as well: Burger King, Dick's Wings, Domino's, KFC, Kroger, Maryland Fried Chicken, Subway, and Zaxby's. You talk about an all-star lineup. We've got it going on up here in the press box. It's just a buffet spread, if you will. It's like a banquet up here every week. And gosh, Beverly Merck helps coordinate that as well, and one of her millions of duties that she has to do and enjoys doing. Don't get me wrong. She's very good at it. I also want to salute the Ware County Stream Team. This game being streamed by video at nfhsnetwork.com. That's nfhsnetwork.com. Search for Ware County. It's available live with a paid account. Proceeds benefit the broadcasting team, and all home games are broadcast live and available on on-demand viewing. Channel 42 rebroadcasts the stream starting Monday. Video is available on YouTube Monday night beginning at 7:30 at the WCHS Stream Team's channel, and we're providing audio for them once again this season, and happy to be doing that. Let's see who the Gator captains are. Skylar Dixon as they meet at midfield. Darius Everett, D. Taylor, and Urban Nard. Let's listen.
Softer. Good luck, guys. Good luck. All right. Hey, gentlemen. A couple things. Big region matchup. And we understand that. I want a good, clean game. Play hard till the whistle blows and it's ours. Okay, gentlemen? If I have a penalty, I'll call Captain White or Captain Gold. I'll give you best option first. Turn and look at your sideline, see what your coaches want to do. Okay, gentlemen? All right. Richmond Hill, you're the visiting team tonight. This is heads, gentlemen. Yes, sir. And this is tails. It's your call, sir. What's your call?
Heads.
Called heads, sir. If I drop it, we'll reflip it. It is tails. Ware County, if you won the toss.
Defer to the second.
All right, stay right here. Ware's won and defer to the second half. You want the football, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to kick with the wind. Okay. All right, you come with me, White. Go over here. White.
The Gators have won the toss.
White will receive on this end. Shake hands. Good luck to both teams, guys.
And the captains have met at midfield, as you heard. And I will get to their names for Richmond Hill. Aaron Chick, who's a senior running back and strong safety. Jawan Horton, a senior wide receiver. Andrew Stafford, the sophomore quarterback. And Andrew Powell, the senior wide receiver. And again, for the Gators, it's Nard, Taylor, Everett, and Dixon. As you hear the Gators, the Golden Gators, dressed in gold, running through the banner. Play for the green and fight for the gold is what the banner reads, of course, alluding to childhood cancer awareness that is being honored here at the stadium, the efforts being made to eradicate that terrible disease that has afflicted so many of our young people in our area. I mean, you know them by names. The bad is obvious in that. The good is that the publicity is astounding in the effort to try to get rid of it. And that's why you hear these names, is because there's a lot of people behind a lot of efforts trying to better this world, and that's to eliminate childhood cancer. That's a short prayer by Coach Stevens with his team. Before kickoff, let's pause 10 seconds right now for station identification, and you're listening to Ware County Gator football.
WKUB Blackshear Waycross. Let Wendy Maddox at Cobblestone Realty help you get the best value, whether you're buying or selling. Call Wendy, 912-281-7781.
And before the kickoff, quickly, as we will be doing that since we won the toss and defer, one more time down to Omar on the field.
Brian, I got to tell you, it is a beautiful night down here on the field, and very little breeze. It's nice and cool, like it was the first game. You know, the first game, home game, the rain cooled off. About the same down here tonight, so won't be any issues with the heat down here tonight.
And got just a little bit of a breeze, right?
Great, nice little breeze. It's not a stiff breeze, but just enough to keep guys, you know, cool, you know?
All right, thank you, Omar.
Yes, sir.
And again, we're in gold jerseys, gold pants, green helmets, green numerals, green stripes on the shoulder pads and down the side of the pants. Really, really neat-looking uniforms. Richmond Hill defending the gold to my left this first quarter. As you look from the home side press box, they'll be going left to right. And they will be going into the wind. We're kicking with the wind this first period. Both of these technically undefeated teams. Richmond Hill about to get their first real test. Now, they have one recent win. That was over Bradwell Institute by a field goal last week. Set to go. Shepard tees it up at the right hash, boots it down that right sideline, returns by Hill. Wildcat at the 20, coming across this way. We ride him down finally up around the 29-yard line on the left hash. And that's number 6, Ronald Fusilier, freshman wide receiver. So fairly good field position for the Wildcats to begin this ball game. Just shy of their own 30-yard line. We'll call it the 29. And we're about to get underway here tonight. It's always great to be home, even if last week's road trip did only take you 40 miles out. They go to a pistol immediately. We move a little early, no flag. In at quarterback is Brian Hughes, the junior. Again, from the pistol, he has one setback behind him. Man in motion from the spread, and now whistles blow, flags fly.
We had a timeout. Timeout, Richmond Hill before the penalty.
They could not decide what to do offensively, so this may be a first in my 31-year career. Before the first snap from play on offense of the game, a team has called a timeout. Timeout, Richmond Hill, nothing, obviously. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Gator Football.
Crawford Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1957, is a proud supporter and radio sponsor of the mighty Ware County Gators. Crawford Jewelers was built on quality, integrity, and service. Diamond professionals and GIA graduates are waiting to serve you. For amazing diamond values, we have easy financing and layaways available. See the Crawford family for all your jewelry needs and service. And go Gators!
Back on offense, 1st and 10 from the 29 from the pistol. Hughes, long count. We cheated our linebackers up a little like a blitz, and then we backed them off. But again, a spread offense out of the pistol. Hughes, handoff to the dive. We just key on him, yard loss immediately. Look at that. Dedrick Mills said hello to Maurice Smith, the sophomore running back, for a yard loss. Just straight up the gut. And our Georgia Tech commit took care of business immediately. Now it's a fast operating offense, though. They're already up to the line. Different quarterback, I do believe. No, different setbacks. We go to the gun now, they do. Richmond Hill does. With 2 setbacks. Hughes is actually the tallest out there on offense, I believe, their quarterback. From the gun. Hands off, we key. Oh, my. Back at the 21-yard line. Maurice Smith could not get going. Olajuwon Smith coming up on that corner. Loss of 5. Back to the 24, and they are generous on the spot. 3rd and 14 and a half or so. Trips on the bottom on the right, Twins on the top. True spread for their quarterback, Brian Hughes, a junior. from the 24. 2 plays and 2 lost yardages. Back to pass. Hughes is looking over the middle. He's going to get chased. He's into a lane, and he gets sacked at the 20. He was running to the right. We brought up one of our corners who made a great tackle, and that was Harriet. Over here on the left side, the near side, if you will, how the teams are going this quarter. So the end result is a loss of 8 yards on that drive. 3 plays, 8 yards loss. So it's 4th and 18, and they go to punt. We put a couple of guys back deep. And that's Turner and Bowles, I believe. The punt by Hughes, pretty good one. Takes a sideways bounce around our 43-yard line. Bowles just steps over it. They're going to say it went out around the 46 or so. Let's go downstairs to Omar.
Brian, I tell you, the reason they got penetration so much is film study. If you watch this Richmond County team on film, they're fast and quick on the outside. And all the film study these kids do during the week, it really paying off now. You really can tell. They know what the play is for the quarterback calls it.
1st and 10 Gators going right to left this first period from my vantage point. That's the home side as they're on the left hash at the 46. Lincoln sets them down under center. Handoff Bowes has the seam up the middle for 5 yards inside Wildcat territory down to their 49-yard line. And give him 5. 2nd down. We're outside their 49, but we're in Wildcat territory. 0-0. This is the Gators' first offensive possession of the night. We split a man way up top. That's Tyler Rawls on the right. Everybody else in tight. Modified wing T. Lincoln, handoff. Diedrich around the right side. Cuts back up the middle. 45-40. Tripping down around the 37-yard line or so. One guy, Mid-Brant, the number 5, Taylor Mid-Brant, the outside linebacker, the senior, had to reach up and get Diedrich, or he was off to the races. Chains move to the 37-yard line of Richmond Hill. We started at our own 46, and we're on a drive here now. We're more of a standard wing team now. Up. Now we shift. Lincoln under center. Toss to the left. Coming around. A Gator. 35-30. Or close to the 30 goes Gary Williams. The junior getting good blocking on that left side of the line. So give him about 6, long 6, short 7. So it's 2nd down and 3.5 at the 31-yard line to Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill took the opening possession and had a -8 yards gain, had to punt in 3 plays. We're driving it down the field at their 31, under center. Lincoln up, whistles fly, or flags fly, or rather whistles blow. The handoff was to Turner, but the play was stopped. And yes, we do have the ref mic'd again this week.
Encroachment on the offense. Keep 2nd down.
So we lined up off sides. A little bit unusual. Sometimes that can be your outside receivers and that kind of thing. 5-yard penalty marks us off on the offsides back to the Richmond Hill 36. So it'll be 2nd and 9 now. Lincoln came to the sideline to get the play and goes back into the huddle. And we're actually huddling. Yes, it's a rarity anymore in high school football to see a huddle. At the 36 from the left hash, Jamar Lincoln, our junior quarterback, takes the snap. Handoff. Jordan Turner cuts her up around the right side. This time the Cats were waiting on it. Led in there by Mid-Brant, the linebacker. He seems to be in on all the plays. Okay, Rhonda points out to me there's a couple of Mid-Brants. Let's see here. Yeah, I wonder if they're twins or both seniors. I would have to assume they are. But that's just an assumption. So, number 2, Tyler Mid-Brant that time. You have Tyler and Taylor. I'm willing to bet they are. So the first stop by Richmond Hill was on that last play by Turner to the right. No gain. 3rd and 9 at the 36.5. Turner in motion. It's a quarterback draw straight up the middle for Lincoln. He slides down to the 27, close to a first down, but I think he's going to be short. More than likely, Omar, if we are, we'll go for it.
Yeah, he's short by a yard, but actually that was a good hole open up for him. Offensive line doing a great job opening up a hole for Mr. Lincoln. But he's about a yard short, you're right.
So a draw play gets good yardage for Jamar Lincoln, just straight up the middle to the 28. We need the 27, 4th and a yard.
Might try to draw him off, Brian.
Yeah. I don't know. You're right. I
Yeah.
think it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go.
So offsides.
Encroachment on the defense. First down, Ware County.
You know, after all this time, Lou Omar, I'm just shocked that still works. I know they're trying to get a jump, but still.
The kids are anxious, trying to make a play.
Yeah.
And it got caught, so it happens.
So 5-yard penalty gives us a first down.
And I really think he was trying not to draw him off. It just the kid got too anxious, you know?
Yeah. At the 23 now, or 24, we'll call it the 23. Toss to the right, cutting back up the middle. It's Bowles to the 20. Slides down around the 15 on a cut. Getting off the bottom, Mid-Brand.
Got a kid hurt, Brian.
Yeah, that's Taylor Mid-Brand, I think. Number 5.
Official timeout.
He's in pain too, Brian.
I think he's the one that made the...
Yeah. Oh, he's in pain, man.
Yeah.
I mean, his helmet's off. He's... I hear him screaming over here, to tell you the truth. Looking at that knee, that left knee.
And you know, that's one of their stars on defense.
Yeah. I mean, he's a key cog in that offense and defensive line, you know.
So the injured player is Taylor Mid-Brand. Playing linebacker. He plays outside. Tyler plays middle. And they are tending to him. Like Omar said, he is still down.
He's in pain. You know, the helmet went off immediately.
Yeah.
So you know that kid's in pain, man. You hate to see this to any player, especially a kid who's just a key guy.
You don't think
a leader as well, you know.
There a chance it's a cramp?
The way he's in pain, that's hard to say. It's got to be something serious, man.
Well, yeah, they're not. Okay, now the coaching staff, more of the coaching staff's coming out.
Yeah.
The field.
Oh, boy.
And the team is huddling around. They're going to get him up. They're clapping, but he is having to be helped off. In fact, maybe they're carrying him off, right?
Well, it's not hot down on the field. You know, it's not. I'm not saying he can't get a cramp, but it's just not hot enough to get one.
Yeah.
And he can't put any pressure on that left knee, man.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll know the severity later on in the game. But I would say he's not coming back anytime soon.
Bowles got 6.5, second down, 3.5. Outside the 15. Call it the 17. Jamar Lincoln's been operating under center tonight. Oh, a little read handoff. In fact, Jamar might have kept that. Yeah, he did. He pulled it back, got a couple, but it looks like he may be just inches short. Let's see. It'll be third down. Yeah. Third down and very, very short. The spot, the 14 of the Wildcats. Nothing, Ware and Richmond Hill. Taylor, my brat, has had to leave the game for Richmond Hill with an injury thus far. At the 14. Third and a foot. Quarterback sneak. Just leans over.
Fumble.
And a fumble's picked up. It may be a scoop and score here. No whistles. Richmond Hill is going to streak into the end zone with one of their players. Number 21 for them is Joshua Washington, a sophomore quarterback, picked it up, and it appears to be a scoop and score from about the 12-yard line. 88 yards on a scoop and score by Richmond Hill. And all of a sudden, Ware County sees points go up for the opposition on the scoreboard when it appeared we were in control of a drive here.
Hey, Brian, I think it was a situation where Jamar tried to keep his feet moving, and sometimes you try to extend the play, they knock the ball out. That's what happened.
Now we have a timeout.
Who called it?
They're not announcing it, but there is a timeout on the field. 6-0, Richmond Hill leading Ware. Extra point pending, 30-second break, and you're listening to Gator Football.
It's a summer savings sell down at Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. 0% financing up to 72 months on all 2015 models except Super Duties. Save up to $9,000 on select 2015 F-150s. Savings up to $9,500 on select 2015 Super Duty models. 2016 Ford Focus starting at just $16,990.
Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. Take it from John, Boy, and Billy. Everybody knows Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
And the first quarter is Jenkins 7, Pierce County nothing.
All right, thank you, Freddie Willis. And that is a little bit of a surprise here. Pierce favored in that game, Ware favored in this game, and yet both of those teams are behind at this point in time. Of course, it's early on. But nonetheless, an 88-yard scoop and score on a fumble by Jamar Lincoln by their number 21, Joshua Washington, a sophomore cornerback, and Richmond Hill. Oh, my word, we've got an official. Is that what's going on, Omar?
Yes. He's got to be helped off the field. I believe that's a hamstring, man. I believe he pulled a hamstring.
Hey, that's pretty good. You can make that kind of diagnosis from the sideline.
Well, when he was running back, to the play, I saw him cramp up a little bit. So it's got to be his hamstring, or my guess is a hamstring, because he can't put the pressure on it either. So one referee down, one of the players down. And it's not a hot night, so it's not cramps.
Right.
So it's just a freak accident, freak injury, that's all.
They're helping him through the end zone to my right from the home side to get him to the sidelines. So we're one official short. And the referee's still out there.
No, he wasn't.
As we're still pending an extra point. My, what a weird way to start this game. It's not a Friday the 13th, no. Don't think it's a full moon. I don't know. Okay, I think we're getting set to go now. Our defense coming back out on the field. So we've had a Richmond Hill player go out. We've had an official go out. We have a scoop and score by Richmond Hill of 88 yards to put the only points on the board right now. Andrew Stafford, one of their captains, is holding, and Smith is to try. Good snap and set. Kick is up, and it is good. Check that, rather. Joseph Petrino is the sophomore kicker. So Richmond Hill goes up 7-0 early over Ware. 30-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Gator fans, come to United First Federal Credit Union on 84 in Blackshear and talk to Tommy or Angela. Now's the time to refinance that car loan and take advantage of our lowest interest rate on loans in years. That is just one of the many services offered by your hometown credit union. United First is an equal opportunity lender that offers loans for cars, boats, RVs, or any worthwhile purpose. We are your local credit union and are federally insured by NCUA. Stay local and get great service from your neighbors at United Federal Credit Union. Go Gators!
Well, the official timekeeper up here in the press box has advised us there was a referee that went out, and the field judge has come in now to put on the white hat to referee, and he has assured us that there's 4 guys out there who are qualified to be the referee in case anything further should happen. So you have, of course, the referee is kind of the head of the team, if you will. The boot taken by Gator at the 10-14, 20, right side lane, 30, gets tackled right around the 32-yard line. Turner on the return.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Lincoln was on top of a pile, so technically he wasn't down, and the young man just grabbed the ball out of his hands, and that's what happened. So
Okay.
When that happens, the referee's not going to blow the whistle because you're technically not down. His knee went down.
Yeah.
So that was a smart football play by that young man.
It was. I mean, that's part of the play, part of the game. So at the 32, it is 1st and 10 Ware on the right hash. And our gold jerseys were down 7-0 early to Richmond Hill, though, on a freak play. We go to the gun for the first time tonight. No, it's a handoff coming around on the speed sweep. Juking a few guys. Gary Williams cannot get away, could not get blocking, no game. 3 guys in there for Richmond Hill, all over that play. 18 leading the way. Perkins and 45. Huff Stutler and Laredo, number 50, all in there. Smith didn't stand a chance with the blocking breaking down like it did. They're going to give him 3/4 of a yard that he really earned. So it's 2nd down, a long 9. 7-0 Richmond Hill. Lincoln back under center. 1 wide receiver, handoff, fullback, straight up the middle. Bowles breaks through to midfield, breaking tackles, being jerked down finally by his jersey at the 38-yard line. Number 21, Washington, making the saving jersey pulling tackle on Jaquez Bowles, who just bursted through over right tackle on our line and got great yardage down to the 39. Chains move, 7-0 Richmond Hill, modified wing T. Hand off to our right wing, who comes over left tackle and gets down to about the 33. That's Bowles on the carry. Perkins on the tackle for Richmond Hill. We're hurry up now at the 33. It's 2nd down, 3.5. 4:07, clock running, 1st quarter. Ware County, Lincoln under center, handoff to the fullback, driving hard to the 30. Don't know if he got a 1st down. He looked in, Bowles did, to try to get it. He's a little bit short, it appears. It'll be 3rd down, about half a yard. Now our hurry up is stalled just a hair as Lincoln comes over to talk with the offensive coaches. At the 30 of Richmond Hill, 3rd down, half a yard to go. 7-0 Wildcats leading early on, beginning to get late in this first period, though.
And Richmond Hill is really trying to reach. They're trying to reach for the ball every time, Brian.
Jamar Lincoln under center at the 30. Handoff, Dedrick Mills trying to bounce around the end. He gets 1st down. He got 5 yards and dragged down there by a big number 51 for them. That is Jason Hollins-Reno, a sophomore, Jaden Hollins-Reno. So a 5-yard gain moves the chains. Dedrick Mills really running hard around that right end.
And Brian, I could be wrong, but looking at this D-line for Richmond Hill, Ware County could be in for a fight tonight.
Yeah, well, that's their strength, is their defense. At the 25, 7-0 Wildcats lead, but the Gators on another drive. Handoff, Dedrick tries to do a little bit of sidestepping, and he does manage to move the pile a few yards. He was stopped dead in his tracks right there over right tackle, but boy, he moved those powerful legs and got down close to the 21, giving 3.5, 2nd down, a long 6. So a scoop and score put Richmond Hill on the board first here tonight. Actually, as Omar said, a strip and score is more like it. But either way, they lead 7-0, 2:25, and clock is running. We got the play clocks now down to 10 seconds. Jamar's under center on this at the 21. Handoff coming to the left side. Bounces outside. He's going to get outside. Yes, he does. That's Gary Williams down the left sideline. Knocked out around the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Chick, number 3, one of their captains, Aaron Chick, the strong safety, the senior, came over to save the day. Knocked Gary out, but not before he got down to the 8-yard line of Richmond Hill.
And Gary showed some speed on that play, Gary.
Yeah, he did. We're really showing some outside speed.
Oh, no question about it.
Yeah. At the 8, they put the chains down. It's 1st and goal. We've got Bradley in there at fullback. Dedrick to the left of him. They're trying to line him up now in the slot, on the end, actually. Handoff coming around is Turner to the 5. He dives to the goal line. Does not get in, but got close. Number 52 making the saving tackle for them is Rui Hernandez, just a freshman, playing middle linebacker, more than likely playing where that kid got hurt. At the goal line, hurry up, handoff, Dedrick over right in, and he scores. So with 1:46 left first period, we answer Richmond Hill's touchdown. Now we do the swinging gate here. You know, the Cats are expecting this to possibly be a two-point attempt. And it looks like we're going for it. Two-point attempt here. Snap to Jamar coming left side. And he throws a pass complete in the end zone to Hakeem Dillard, the junior. It was a jump pass. I don't think I've ever seen Jamar do a jump pass before, but that worked like a charm. Two-point conversion good. 8-7. Ware leads Richmond Hill. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Gator Football.
Thinking about redecorating? Maybe changing up your wall color? Even on the outside? Create ambiance you can't wait to come home to with rich, beautiful colors from Valspar Medallion Premium Interior and Exterior Paints. They're available at Lee Hardware and Building Supply in Waycross. Lee Hardware is a family-owned business. They feature a complete selection of lumber, millwork, and related building materials. And, of course, famous Valspar paint. Stop by Lee Hardware now in their brand new building on Albany Avenue, just around the corner from the old location.
Once again, the Body Shop of Waycross sets the standard of excellence and leads the way in new technology by being the first shop in this area to use a PPG environmentally friendly high-performance waterborne paint system. This new waterborne paint system has excellent, accurate color matching. We are your insurance-approved collision specialist and offer 24-hour towing and after-hour claims assistance, too. The Body Shop of Waycross, Brunswick Highway. Call 285-3840.
Couple of scores for you, Brian. It's Coffee and Glen Academy is 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, and Pierce and Jenkins tied up 7-7.
Thank you, Freddie Willis, who's operating control central as the kickoff goes to the Wildcats, who return up around the 20 or so. So Pierce has answered Jenkins' touchdown. Ware here has answered Richmond Hill's touchdown, but has gone up by a point on the two-point conversion. That was pretty, Omar, when Jamar faked the run into the end zone before he reached the 3-yard line. He did a jump pass to Dillard, and that was good. Hughes takes the snap, keeps it after faking it. Coming around the right, we're going to string him out and get him for a 3-yard loss. Coming in is Howard as well as Adams. Loss back to about the 17-yard line or just outside the 17. So loss of 2.5, 2 3/4. We'll call it 3. Second down and 13.
Another negative play, Brian.
Yeah, they seem to be doing that a lot here tonight. True spread. Hughes back to pass. Looks. We chase him. He's coming up the middle. We miss a tackle. Now he throws it to a man wide open. Incomplete.
Flag on the play.
He may have been over the line. Yeah, I think he was. Incomplete pass nonetheless, intended for Maurice Smith, the running back, coming down this right side. Our defense came up, and let's see if it is a illegal forward pass. Yeah. So you can't do that. You got to stay behind the line of scrimmage if you're going to throw the ball. Of course, when you start losing yardage, you kind of start forgetting where the original line of scrimmage is, or for that play's line of scrimmage, because you're going the wrong direction. Now they're really going the wrong direction. Loss of down on the illegal forward pass because he was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, when you're scrambling like that, you don't have time to look with the line of scrimmage, you know.
You don't. Yeah, that has to be an instinct. At 13, third down, 17. Hughes, the tall quarterback, back to pass. Throws it on the go down the left side. Caught at the 40, midfield. We went for the interception. This is going to be a touchdown for Richmond Hill. A long pass down the left side was caught. We went, tried to bat it down or intercept it. Aaron Bedgood, I believe, number 9 on that reception. Wow. That was a long play.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
We got a game, man.
We sure do.
We got a game, man.
They're showing it. 87 yards. Their first play was 88, so why not? 87 with 48 seconds remaining in the first period. Good snap and set. Kick is up. And it is good. back on top. Richmond Hill goes 14-8 over Ware. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Gator Football.
Hey, Ted, I thought you were off today.
I am, but I heard you're having a Zaxby's house salad, so thought I'd stop by for a bite or 6.
Okay.
Care Bear.
Mom, when did you fly in?
Just now. Ooh, a house salad. Scooch that over here.
Kara, love of my life.
Sebastian, we broke up in 3rd grade.
Yeah, but I'm still entitled to half your house salad, right?
Zaxby's house salad attracts a lot of attention. Grilled chicken atop mixed greens, cucumbers, Roma tomatoes, cheddar and jack cheeses, and fried onions, and served with Texas toast. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Stop by and see us at Eagle Pond Outfitters and score a touchdown. We love to make people happy, and money seems to do just that. We loan money on anything of value: tools, jewelry, TVs, guns, boats, motorcycles, and campers. Eagle Pond also does title ponds. We have new and used guns, rifles, pistols, bows, and if you like to trade, we're the place for you. We pay the best price on gold and silver. Need a dollar? Give us a holler. Eagle Pond Outfitters, where the eagle flies every day.
Petrino kicks to be taken by Gator at the 10, 15, 20, 25, straight up the middle, 30. Then he runs into trouble and goes down around the 33-yard line or so. Turner is on the return, and Washington on the tackle for Richmond Hill. So how about that? Just a fly pattern down that left sideline. A perfect hookup for Hughes to their freshman Bedgood. We had it covered somewhat, but when we missed where he caught it, it was clear sailing. Our safety couldn't make it over there in time to make the tackle, and he caught it around midfield. So Bedgood streaked 50 yards for the TD, and now Richmond Hill back on top, 14-8.
And Brian, how funny was that? 6 offensive plays, 5 negative, 1 positive touchdown.
Got to watch the pass, apparently. Lincoln keeps it after a great fake to the 40, 45, 46, 47, and gets struck down from behind. Again, coming up is Washington on the corner to make the tackle. See if we go in a hurry up here. No. Chains move. We're at the 46 of the Gators now. 1st and 10 Ware, but we trail 14-8 with 33.5 seconds left in this first period. Jamar went to the sidelines to get the play. Gary Williams comes out. And, of course, the chains move on the first down run by Lincoln. And we're on the right hash, going right to left this first period, the waning seconds of the first period. Everybody pretty much in tights. Toss around the left side. He's got some blocking. Bones. Man, he broke a few tackles and made it to maybe the 45. Got tripped up and finished off in there by Sam James. Huff Stutler was the one who actually turned him in to James, but still gain of 9 for Bowles. We're actually wide left, slot left that time, and that ends the quarter. That'll allow for some blocking on that left side to develop. We completed one here at Memorial Stadium tonight, 14-8. Ware is leading, or excuse me, Richmond Hill is leading Ware. 30-second timeout. This is Gator Football.
Browning's Medical Arts Pharmacy has added 3 brands to their lineup. They include Altamaha River Trading Company, Melissa and Doug Merchandise, and Magnolia Lane Collection Merchandise. Check out these brands as you get your prescriptions and other medical-related items. Registered pharmacist Kenny McCarthy says we'll even deliver your next prescription. Watkins products are also available at Browning's behind Mayo Clinic. And go, you Ware County Gators!
Stop by and see us at Eagle Pond Outfitters and score a touchdown. We love to make people happy, and money seems to do just that. We loan money on anything of value: tools, jewelry, TVs, guns, boats, motorcycles, and campers. Eagle Pond also does title ponds. We have new and used guns, rifles, pistols, bows, and if you like to trade, we're the place for you. We pay the best price on gold and silver. Need a dollar? Give us a holler. Eagle Pond Outfitters, where the eagle flies every day.
Double reverse. Turner breaks through the line. 30, 20. Touchdown for Jordan Turner. "45 yards on the double handoff. Handed to Dietrich, who handed to Turner. Inside reverse. Some folks call it a crossbuck. And it went for 45 yards. Jordan Turner scores. So all of a sudden, Ware now trying for 1, because that'll put us on top. We're knotted at 14 all. Lincoln a hold, Shepard a try. High snap, good set. It is up, and it is good. Ware goes back on top. It took all of 10 seconds in the second period here for the Gators. And Jordan Turner to streak 45 yards for a TD. 15-14, Ware leading Richmond Hill. 30-second break. This is Gator football.
Salad, so thought I'd stop by for a bite or 6.
Okay. Care Bear.
Mom, when did you fly in?
Just now. Ooh, a house salad. Scooch that over here.
Kara, love of my life.
Sebastian, we broke up in 3rd grade.
Yeah, but I'm still entitled to half your house salad, right?
Zaxby's House Salad attracts a lot of attention. Grilled chicken atop mixed greens, cucumbers, Roma tomatoes, cheddar and jack cheeses, and fried onions, and served with Texas toast. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
Back at Memorial Stadium, quickly down to the field with Omar.
That crossbuck has been in the bag for a while, and that was a great time to run it, get them on the heels right out the gate, and it worked to perfection.
Yes, it did. Great blocking. Shepard tees it on the right hash. We go left to right this quarter and goes way out of bounds. This is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
That was shocking. Shepard's usually accurate than that.
Yeah, that's the first one he's done this year, I think.
He just kicked it out of bounds, maybe by instruction. I got to believe it's maybe instruction.
Well, I won't buy that since they're going to have it at the 35. But it's illegal procedure on Ware, and of course they're going to take it at the 35. To Richmond Hill, an excellent field position. We got to be aware of the passing game.
Yeah, let's see how our defense responds now, Brian.
Yeah. Hughes is a tall quarterback for them. Trips up top on the right as the heel goes right to left. 2-step drop. Now he rolls right, dinks it out, complete. We got plenty of coverage. The ball's dropped, and I think he got back on it around the 40-yard line of the Cats. So just a little dink pass out in the right flat to his receiver, Bryant Long, or rather Stafford, one of their captains. He's just a sophomore now. He splits out here on the left. At the 40, gain of 4, second down and 6. 15-14, Ware leading. Hughes, one setback out of the gun. Looks left, looks right. He is going to almost get sacked. He escapes. He's got running room. 40, puts his head down, gets short of a first down. Only a gain of about 3.5 because he had to go back so far when he was looking to pass. We had Adams coming up to make the stop, so it'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 43 of the Cats. So 15-14, Ware leads. We answered a couple of long touchdowns by Richmond Hill. As Hughes looks to the sidelines to get the play. Operating again from a true spread. 5 receivers from their own 43. He's back to pass. We're going to sack him. The ball comes loose. Let's see if we can pick it up. We're going to, and we go down at the 27-yard line. That's number 45 for us, who is Trey Cobb. On the fumble recovery, on the sack of Brian Hughes, and that pressure, Omar, is what's going to have to keep that passing game at bay, I think. So the gain to the 29-yard line on the turnover. And Ware County now with quite an opportunity. We have a golden opportunity in our golden jerseys here tonight. Leading 15-14, 10:59. Jamar goes under center. Looks to his backs, takes the snap. Handoff coming around the right side is Diedrich. Stoddard steps through the line, puts his head down 20, down to the 15 or close. They're going to say 16. Give him 13 yards, change move, 1st down. Once again, let's go down to Omar.
And that was just a great penetration from that defensive last series. And I think you're going to see that from this point on, Brian.
Up to the line we are already. At the 16. Handoff. Mills, same play. Stutter steps through again at the 10, driving still down to the 6. That should be close to another 1st down. Let's see where the spot goes. Yes, it is. Chains move. 1st and 10, Ware. At the 6. Got a Gator tying his shoe here. I mean, a Richmond Hill player tying his shoe, rather.
Hey, Brian, look for a heavy dose of Mills on this next couple series, man.
Well, it's kind of what we did to Coffee last week.
Right.
Around that right side every time. Right side of the offensive line, that is. More of a pro set now in the backfield. Handoff, Williams bouncing outside to the left side, cuts back in, and he meets a wall at about the 3. Give Gary about 3 on that carry over the 2nd and goal.
Hold on to that football, guys.
Yeah.
Very important, because I tell you, they're doing a great job of trying to shoot that football. When you're a running team, I think teams figure out, let's try to shoot the ball every time. So we got to hold on to the ball like our lives depend on it.
Put it down at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. Gators up 15-14, knocking on the door again at Richmond Hill's goal line at the 2. Jamar, handoff. Mills again goes in, pulling his way over right tackle, and a touchdown.
Hey, Brian.
And again down to Omar.
Hey, Brian. Mills just ran this kid over him like a Mack truck. He was playing no games, man. He was not going to be denied on that play. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, that's a kid running with purpose, man.
Jamar to hold. Shepard to try. Another high snap. Good set. Oh, this is a mile-long kick. And it's good. Make it 22-14. Ware leading Richmond Hill. 60-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Hey, neighbor. I want to repaint my dining room, but spaghetti Saturdays are not easy on the walls.
I totally get it. We've got what you need at the paint studio at Ace, like Valspar Optimus, our best paint. It stands up to anything. And sponges are in aisle 3.
Be sure and see paint manager Ian McFadden at Farmers and Builders in Blackshear and Hamp Parr at Farmers and Builders in Nahana.
Getting help at the paint studio at Ace is like going to your neighbor.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hi, this is Donald Crumbly with Ag South Farm Credit. Ag South thanks our farmers and rural customers for making us one of the strongest lending cooperatives in the Southeast. Since 1991, Ag South has distributed more than $400 million of our profits back to our customers. Ag South has been supporting agriculture and rural living for generations. Ag South Farm Credit makes loans for land, farms, and rural homes. Call me, Donald Crumbly, at 912-449-4701 for all your financial needs. Go Gators!
In MLS number 889147, an equal housing lender.
Second quarter score, Jenkins 21, Pierce County 7. It's Coffee 3, Glen Academy nothing. 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
All right, and here Gators kick off. Richmond Hill will take it at the 20. So a sack of their quarterback Hughes and a fumble by him, recovered by the Gators, put us in excellent field position. We drove it on in as Diedrich definitely completed the drill. As Omar said, he just ran over that guy to get into the end zone, and now we're back with a little bit more of the lead, an 8-point lead, 22-14. Ware leading Richmond Hill. Trips up top on the right, Twins on the bottom. Again, a true spread. Hughes by himself. Quarterback or keeper around the right side, and he gets maybe 5 or 6 just leaning in. As big as Hughes is, Omar, when he scrambles, he can get some yardage.
Well, he's tall and lanky, and so just when he stretches, he'll get 2 or 3 more yards on that play. And I think they found a former right now, Brian.
At the 26, gain of 6, second down and 4. 22-14, Ware leading. They spread us out on that run play all the way. He wasn't looking past at all, just went by right tackle. Got 6 yards. Hughes, now he's throwing it. Got his intercepted. This may be a pick 6 by Ware County, and it is. Touchdown for D. Taylor. Stepped in front of the intended receiver right around the 30-yard line, maybe 31. Let's credit D with a 31-yard pick 6 with 9:07 left. He stepped in front of the intended receiver. Took it all the way for a touchdown. Wow.
And Brian, what he did, he read the quarterback. That's why I got that pick.
Hughes has been good so far, looking off. This is a 2-point conversion attempt. Jamar keeping it this time. Pitches it high. That ball is still live, and it's no good. The high pitch to Urban Nard, so we back up a point potential here to 28-14. That's when you're glad you got the earlier two-point conversion.
But so, hey, Brian, you know what, though, Brian? In that situation, just go for the extra point.
Well, I think so. I think you've already established the lead by doing that. So
yeah,
I agree.
You try to be too fine sometimes, try to overplay yourself. Just go for the extra point. But it's, we're up 2 touchdowns.
So the two-point conversion attempt fails. And that means that we'll be kicking off with a 28-14 lead with 9:07 left here in the half. Do remember the Tommy Palmer scoreboard comes your way at 10 o'clock or at the conclusion of this game, whichever is later. Tommy will be giving us statewide scores, which includes regional scores, local scores. Freddie Willis back at Control Central just gave us Jenkins over Pierce, 21-7. We knew Jenkins was better this year. Coffee leading Glenn 3-0 over there in Brunswick. So as Shepard tees it up on the right hash, or towards it anyway, on the 40-yard line, he's set to kick off again and put the last one into the end zone. Let's see what he does here. Now the Gators up by 2 TDs. And he boots it. This will be short of the goal line, taken by a Cat at the 5 to the 10, coming around up the middle, 15-20. That's Bedgood, and it gets ridden down around the 23-yard line by a couple of gold jerseys, led in there by one of our guys, Ernest Jones, the sophomore, who seems to really play special teams very well for the Gators this year.
Hey, Brian, you got Richmond Hill on the heels now. And
no pun intended.
Yeah, right. Heels. I got you. Well, I just felt just go for the extra point and just be up 15. Sometimes you can be too fancy and it'll throw you off the track.
Water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. At the 23, Hughes out of the gun. Drew spread, looks left, looks right. We've got Cobb chasing him down, but he gets away to the 25, 30, 35. He must have stepped out of bounds. Whistles blow. He stepped out way back around the 31-yard line. Trey Cobb had a beat on him. Nearly got him for a sack of about 15, but Hughes used some of his height and power and got away from him. Fortunately for us, he stepped out of bounds around the 31 or so, but still a gain of about 8, second down and short. It's 28-14, Ware County leading Richmond Hill in a crazy game here tonight. On a night we're wearing gold jerseys and breeches in honor of the awareness made for childhood cancer and the fight against it. Play action fake. Little comeback route underneath, incomplete. That little wide receiver screen out there on the right side intended for number 10 for the Cats, Sam James, wide receiver, and also plays cornerback. Did not develop well. That whole play did not develop well. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 8:45 left in the half. 3rd and 2 at the 31-yard line of the Cats. We're up by 2 TDs. Looking to the sidelines, taking a long time to get this in. Well, actually, they'd have plenty of time. I guess they were slow resetting the 25-second clock. From the 31, back to pass. Hughes, slant. It's intercepted. No. Howard thought he had it, incomplete. Must have hit the ground somewhere. Intended for one of those captains, Andrew Stafford, who also plays quarterback. So incomplete pass. Howard with good coverage. Thought he came up with an INT, but nonetheless, it's going to be a punt situation for Richmond Hill, and Stafford does that as well. 28-14, Ware leading. We put a couple of guys back deep, Turner and Bowles. And Richmond Hill set the punt here now from their own 31. Their punter stands around the 16. And he boots it. Pretty good kick. Taken by Turner around the 30, 35, and gets dragged down by the jerseys, and flags fly. It might be more than the jerseys that got dragged. Down around the 29-yard line. Washington on the tackle, but watch the penalty here at the 39-yard line of Ware.
Hey, Brian, I tell you what's happening. Our DBs are jumping these routes, man, like NFL cornerbacks. I mean, they're reading the quarterback like a book right now.
So apparently, force collar is the call. 15-yard penalty. Marks it down. Well, actually, face mask is the call. Down to the 46-yard line. And the official stopping play here. And possibly this is a water break here.
Hey, Brian.
That's all right, Omar. You don't have to hate me. Just come on in.
Oh, well, I want to get your attention. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that locker room.
No, because you might get swatted.
Well, that's a good point, too. But I heard that there was a very nice tongue lashing last Friday, and I can imagine there'll be another tongue lashing in halftime, too.
Water break, 28-14. Ware leading Richmond Hill. 30-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Call on us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
And Carrie Strickland, DVM.
Practical solutions with reasonable fees.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, across from Harvey's in Waycross.
Go Gators!
WKUB Blackshear Waycross. Wendy Maddox of Cobblestone Realty knows the local markets and will listen to your particular needs. Call Wendy at 912-281-7781.
Hand off to Bowles. Great blocking over between left guard and left tackle. He gets yardage down inside their 40. The line of scrimmage is the 46. So give him 7 yards down to the 39-yard line. It's second down and 3. So our blocking on the line doing really well still. We saw some great blocking last week. Had to in order to defeat a very tough Coffee team. We're seeing it tonight as well. What we're also seeing tonight, though, are some passes completed by our opponent that Coffee could not complete last week. At the 39, second and 3. We're up 28-14. From the gun, Jamar rolls right, looks back left, throws down the seam on the left side, incomplete. Good coverage intended for Turner down there, but they had a guy, Turner turned into the defender and had to bat it out of the cornerback's hand. Incomplete down around the 10 or so. It'll bring up third down and 3. So Jamar was just looking right, then looked left, then threw down the left seam, trying to look off the defenders, but well defended. Incomplete, third and 3, 28-14, Ware leads. Left wing in motion is Mills. He stops, and we look to the sidelines for the play. That's a standard procedure for us. Now he's in motion. Handoff to another back. That's Bowles getting a block from Mills and getting down to about the 31 and a first down. Just good blocking on that right side of the offensive line. We're doing a lot of off-tackle running on that side tonight. Interesting case. At Brooks County, we did a lot to the left. Hampton, we pretty much mixed it up between left and right. Coffee, we went almost total right. Now we're doing almost total right tonight. So whatever works outside their 31-yard line. It is first and 10. 7:17 left in the half. Jamar Lincoln play action, rolls left, got pressure, fires, wide open. Dedrick Mills complete, 10-5, touchdown. Yard touchdown pass with 7:07 left here in the half from Jamar Lincoln to Dedrick Mills. And Ware adds another 6. Let's see if we elect to go for 1 point this time. Yes, we do. Shepard to try and Lincoln to hold. PAT attempt now. High snap, good set. It's up and good. Gators up now, 35-14, just midway in this second quarter. 60-second timeout. This is Ware County Gator football.
When it's speed, quality, and reliability that you want and need, but price is also an issue, look no further than Dixie Chopper. Dixie Chopper offers a variety of zero-turn lawnmowers that fit every yard and every budget. See them today at your local Dixie Chopper dealer, Southeast Mower and Saw Shop, 2294 Brunswick Highway, Waycross, behind the mall. Or visit us at DixieChopper.com. Remember, Dixie Chopper is the world's fastest lawnmower, and there's one that's just perfect for your lawn.
Smile fact number 382. A smile is contagious. Yes, that's not just a saying, but a fact. According to scientists, people have difficulty frowning while looking at others who are smiling. Hester & Morris Orthodontics is in the business of beautiful smiles. To learn more about orthodontics and an even bite, straight teeth, and an enjoyable experience, visit hmorthodontics.com. And remember, smile, and the world will smile with you. Live life smiling at Hester & Morris Orthodontics.
Kickoff to Richmond Hill, and Sam James returns it to the 30-yard line. Let's go downstairs to Omar.
I'm glad we're trying to establish a passing game, Brian, because at some point you need to get some chemistry with your receivers, and that was a good indication that they want to mix it up. Now you got a big lead, you can mix up some more.
Yeah, we need to practice that. Diedrich did well. He did well last week on the passing game on the receiving end. At the 30. From the pistol, bad snap, ball on the ground. Hughes picks it up. He's going to get eaten up by the gold jerseys at the 20-yard line or thereabouts. Let's see where they're going to say his forward progress was. Led in there by Howard and others, all kinds of jerseys. Bowles, Adams. Well, they're going to say the 20. Look at that loss, 10 yards. I don't know, Omar. So far, I vote for Jaquez Bowles as most improved player from last year to this year.
Well, Jaquez is a senior. He stepped his game up. He knows that the time is near, so you're gonna get his best effort every game now.
Snap and handoff to a running back who we just hit hard. I mean, all kinds of hitting going on. Maybe a gain of 3 in there for Maurice Smith. Adams, one of them, making the stop. Give him 4.
They're still mad from that long touchdown pass, Brian.
Yeah, they are swarming.
No doubt.
Swarming to the ball. At the 24, it'll be third down, 16, 35-14. Ware leading Richmond Hill. Getting the play in. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Still getting it in. Still waiting. From the pistol, Hughes. Play action fake, rolls right, throws it on the ground, incomplete. Just totally missed his intended receiver, Juwan Horton, the senior, one of the captains. Would have been well short of a first down, well defended by Adams over there and Everett around the 26-yard line. So I don't know if that slipped out of his hand or what, but now Hughes is going to punt. Of course, that's the quarterback. Keep that in mind. I'm not expecting anything odd, but you got to keep that in mind. 35-14, Ware leading, 5:36 left in the half. Line of scrimmage, the 24 for the Cats. Good snap to him. Takes his time and boots it. May have been partially blocked. No, a flag goes down. Oh, my. The ball rolls to midfield. We got 3 guys in there to try to block it. And apparently we got the punter, yeah, and not the ball. Roughing the punter is going to be the call, personal foul. I believe that'll be an automatic first down. We'll see here. They needed 16 yards.
I think the ball got tipped, Brian.
Well, they don't, though, or they would not be calling this. So the mark-off will be a yard shy, and the chains move. So automatic first down from the 39-yard line. Richmond Hill with new life. Yeah, it kind of looked like it to me that the way it came out that the ball got hit, but apparently not.
Timeout, Ware County.
Okay, and Franklin Stevens is really, really upset.
And as he should be, because it looks like from this vantage point, ball got tipped.
He's given one of the stripes a dissertation, I guarantee you. Timeout Ware. We're up 35-14. Do remember this game is being streamed by audio at waycrossradio.com. Waycrossradio.com. Now Coach Stevens is coming out to the cheer of the crowd to talk to the ref as well. The Ware County Stream Team is streaming it by video. If you're a member of NFHSnetwork.com, that's NFHSnetwork.com. Search for Ware County. You can become a member by going there. It's available live at all home games thanks to the Ware County High School Stream Team. Also on Facebook and Twitter. Broadcasts are operated and managed exclusively by students under the supervision of Ross Bedford. It's not going to change anything, but Coach Stevens feels better, and let me tell you who else feels better. The Ware County fan base. He got his 2 cents worth in, and Richmond Hill's coming back on offense at the 39-yard line of the Cats. We're up 35-14. But now they've burned us once on a strip and score and once on a fly route pass from the pistol. This is a different quarterback. Oh, my handoff, and it fools us. The running back's running midfield down to the 43-yard line. We thought that Stafford still had the ball, and he didn't. He had handed off to Zach Fortson around that right side, or rather, Maury Smith, their sophomore running back. Great yardage down to our 42-yard line. What a play.
They got new life now, Brian.
They do. And Stafford is in, the sophomore. He's been playing a receiver. Now he's in at quarterback. So they've taken Hughes out, put in Stafford, moved him to quarterback. Out of the pistol from our 42, snap to him. Handoff running back, and he slips through a couple of defenders, but then we stop him maybe after a yard, maybe 2. And that was Smith again. That time we were looking for him. Now, when it comes passing down, will we see Hughes back in, is my question. It's 2nd down, 8. The ball at the 40 of the Gators. 35-14, Ware leading Richmond Hill and Waycross tonight at Memorial Stadium. We'll be bringing you the Golden Gator Marching Band tonight. 2nd and 8. Again from the pistol. Stafford. Handoff. No, play action. The left-hander throws a lateral complete at the 40. Does not get a block down there on 35-yard line anyway. Goes Andre Walker, senior wide receiver. That was actually a lateral because it was right in front of me and it went away from the line of scrimmage. So now that answers that question. Can Stafford throw? Yes, and he's a southpaw. Gain down to our 35. They have to get to our 32. 3rd and 3 from the left hash. Richmond Hill's going right to left this quarter. From my vantage point. Staying in the pistol, meaning he has a setback behind him, and he hands it to him. Just driving his way. The line is going to get him that first down at the 35 or the 30. No, it's going to be short. They got back to the line. They needed a 32. They only got back inside the 35. So it's 4th down. I'm sure they're going for it. And a short 3. Our line stood up to theirs, and he only got a foot on that. And again, they're late, kind of coming in with personnel here. They may have to call timeout if they have one. Yeah, they do. Play clock was a little slow getting reset, so they can take the time. But being a 4th down play, why not call timeout? They're really taking their time here. They're apparently going to call timeout because they're down to 7 and 6 and 5. Quarterback is pointing to the clock. Timeout, Richmond Hill. For whatever reason, they wanted to bring this clock down to 2:47. They're trailing 35-14 to our Ware County Gators right before the half. 30-second break, and this is Gator football.
Start living the skiff life today with America's #1 selling boat brand, Carolina Skiff. Affordable, durable, and versatile, our full line of all-purpose, all-composite boats will keep you focused on enjoying your time on the water. And with Carolina Skiff's fuel-efficient hull designs, you'll get more fun for your money for years to come. See your Carolina Skiff dealer today or visit carolinaskiff.com for more information. Go anywhere, do anything in a Carolina Skiff.
Carvin County 9, Glen Academy nothing late in the 2nd quarter, Brian.
All righty. And here it is 35-14 Ware is leading Richmond Hill, and it is getting late here in the second quarter. It's 4th down 3. They ran the clock down, I guess, in case they don't make it. Ware will have a few less seconds to operate with. You better believe we will operate, but we'll see how this turns out. The intent was to call timeout all along. Again, we'd like to thank the following businesses for their generous hospitality donations up here in the press box. We have a room behind us we call the hospitality room, and it's just filled with food. Burger King, Dick's Wings, Domino's, KFC, Kroger, Maryland Fried Chicken, Subway, and Zaxby's. Okay, here they come. Up to the line, the guys in white. Again, Stafford operates in what is known as the pistol formation. At the 35, we're showing blitz on the corners. We almost jumped off sides. We didn't know. 4th down. They're not going to give him anything cheap, I hope. He's resetting his backs. Snap to Stafford. Now it looks like a little bit of a delay, almost a Statue of Liberty type fake. I don't know if it was a broken play or what. He had nobody to go to. He winds up losing a yard. Stafford had to keep it and eat it, and the Gators take over on offense anyway. Now, Omar, that whole last end of that series looked like they were just trying to figure out a way that they could run down some clock and give Ware the least field position for them to retaliate with. And it backfired because our defense gave them too much to think about. Exactly. And that's when we have a pretty poor defense when we can do that to an offense that good. I think the whole thing was they were trying to draw us off. They were, yeah. Okay, we started our own 36. Handoff. This is Dedrick Mills, gets keyed on one of the rare times that he only gets maybe a half yard. A couple of guys came in from the linebacker position. I'm not really sure what number that is. Hernandez. He's kind of got the Palamahu hairdo. Handoff, there they go, crossbuck again. Turner coming around the left side, bounces outside to the 40, gets outside, 45 midfield. Jukes a guy, great move, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Jordan Turner juked a guy out of his shoes. Wow. What a move, Brian. What a move. That is the best move of the season thus far. He juked a guy, I think it was Sam James, the right corner, out of his shoes at midfield. I think Jordan Turner may be the team speedster. I don't know. Hey Brian, that was an Allen Iverson crossover move there, brother. No doubt about it. And set, kick is up, and it is good. 2:03 left in the half. 42-14, Ware leading Richmond Hill. 60-second timeout. This is Gator football.
For more than 25 years, Waycross Bank & Trust has been the local community bank here to serve you. Whether you're buying your first house, remodeling your kitchen, starting a business, or want a safe place to keep your money, their experienced team of bankers is with you every step of the way. Come experience banking the way it should be. Simple, safe, and convenient. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 518424.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephanie Reese, a primary care provider at Mayo Clinic Health System in Waycross. Here at Mayo, family medicine, sports medicine, and internal medicine specialists provide comprehensive medical exams and primary care services for people of all ages. We deliver specialized care for common health problems during each stage of life. To schedule an appointment, call 912-490-0722. We look forward to meeting you.
Back at Memorial Stadium, a 63-yard touchdown run by Jordan Turner right at midfield. He just made a fake. Oh, I hope if you're watching by video, you did see that. And a timeout being called now before the kick by the Gators. 2:03 left in the half. 42-14, Ware leading Richmond Hill. We'll take this time to pause for station identification, and you're listening to Gator Football.
WKUB Blackshear Waycross. Whether you're looking for your dream home or looking to sell your current home, call Wendy Maddox at Cobblestone Realty, 912-281-7781.
So now we're set to kick off after a great run by Jordan Turner. So that inside crossbuck, Omar's worked twice for us tonight.
And the perfect guy to run it, Jordan Turner, is growing up for our eyes. I'm telling you, man. He got some super talent.
Well, he was the one that had so much desire on his face that I saw last week when he was running so hard on the speed sweep from right to left and just running right at me at the press box. I could see it all over his face. He just had to turn that corner, and he did. And boy, that time, man, he's slammed on brakes and gave James such a juke that he just went down. James did. And Turner continued on for a TD. Kick by Shepard will come down around the 5 on the right side of the return team up to the 10-15. And short of the 20-yard line goes Richmond Hill. Juwan Horton gets it up there. And the spot will be right around the 20-yard line or so. So a minute 56 left now in this half. 42-14. Ware has lit up the scoreboard tonight better than any other game of the season thus far, but a lot of it is out of have to when Richmond Hill started scoring on us. So they leave Stafford in at the pistol formation. He's replaced Hughes from the 20. Just hands off to Smith. No, it's a play action. Quick out on the right side, complete. Guy's driving up around, out of bounds, short of a first down, but he's got about 6, 7, or 8 yards goes Sam James, playing wide receiver. He's going to decides he needs to get back in and show the Gator D what he can do. Gets 8 yards. Second down and 2. Of course, the Gators will give them that all night. They don't have the time to move it down the field. 1 timeout remaining. Now, he did get out of bounds on that play to stop the clock. Second and 2. Ware's leading 42-14 over Richmond Hill. Stafford takes the snap. Play action, same play. James again looking for a block. There's just a quick out wide receiver screen. That's got a first down across the 30, maybe 32, where it's going to be spotted. But still, your time is of the essence. You got to be aware that they're going to try something deep here. I don't know if Stafford's arm is going to do that or not. We have not seen anything deep. We've just seen short passes by him. Now, Hughes can throw it deep. We know that. At the 32-yard line, chains move. First and 10, Richmond Hill at their own 32, but trailing by 28 points with 1:35 left in the half and 1 timeout. From the pistol, Stafford this time hands off to Smith. He had a surge over center for a few yards, maybe 3, but then that closed down quickly. Olajuwon Smith, Bolds, some others coming in short of the 35. Second down and 7. And the clock continuing to run on this. Of course, one thing we haven't considered, Omar, maybe something has happened to Hughes. You might want to look for him on the far sideline.
Yeah, I think he got a twinge on his legs, I believe.
Snap to Stafford. Broken play, and we jerk him down. That's Nate Everett over there getting a hold of him. Stafford stood there waiting for a back to take the ball. There was no back.
The problem is the Richmond Hill's plays will take long to develop, and that gets our guys set up real well.
Well, and you're not going to get anything quick here with those plays unless you break a lot of tackles. At the 34, loss of a yard. Third down, 8. Back to pass. Looking left, looking right, over the middle. Incomplete. Had his man, but missed him out there. Again, Sam James was the intended receiver. We had a couple of guys back. Diedrich coming out of his linebacker position, defending. Also, he had some help over the top from Dillard. And that'll stop the clock on the incomplete pass with 22.3 seconds. You got to be proud to have a basketball shot clock on the football field.
I predict a punt return for a touchdown.
Okay.
It's going too good right now.
And notice Hughes is not doing that.
No, it's not.
Something's happened to Hughes. At the 34, Stafford is going to be... No, it is Hughes. And it's a bad punt. It's a squib. Actually, I can't say bad because it gets to the 45 of the Gators. It's not necessarily a good punt, maybe 21 yards or so, but yeah, that was Hughes coming back out.
There's a combination of not being a good punter and a combination of a rush coming at you. You panic.
Well, and maybe something happened when we did get a roughing the punter penalty on him.
It had to be that play, Brian.
Yeah.
It had to be that play. Not for certain, but it just had to be that play.
So at the 45-yard line we go, but we only have 14 seconds remaining. We do have one timeout left. Ware's up 42-14 over Richmond Hill. At our own 45-yard line, we're just going to take a knee. That's our formation.
Yeah, good idea.
And head to the locker room. That's it. We completed one half of play. The score, 42-14. Ware is leading Richmond Hill. Let's take this commercial break, and you listen to Gator Football.
You want them, you need them, and Vive's got them. Crazy fast internet, all digital HD TV, and unlimited nationwide phone service from Vive. And Vive's your ultimate source for HD college and pro football with the NFL Network, NFL Red Zone, Fantasy Sports Network, and SEC Network, plus ESPN, Fox Sports, and more. So if you want to score the best college and pro football, you want Vive, your source for internet, TV, phone, and football. Call 855-565-VYVE today.
Crawford Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1957, is a proud supporter and radio sponsor of the mighty Ware County Gators. Crawford Jewelers was built on quality, integrity, and service. Diamond professionals and GIA graduates are waiting to serve you. For amazing diamond values, we have easy financing and layaways available. See the Crawford family for all your jewelry needs and service. And go Gators!
It's a summer savings sell down at Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. 0% financing up to 72 months on all 2015 models except Super Duties. Save up to $9,000 on select 2015 F-150s. Savings up to $9,500 on select 2015 Super Duty models. 2016 Ford Focus starting at just $16,990.
Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. Take it from John, Boy, and Billy. Everybody knows Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
Gator fans, come to United First Federal Credit Union on 84 in Blackshire and talk to Tommy or Angela. Now's the time to refinance that car loan and take advantage of our lowest interest rate on loans in years. That is just one of the many services offered by your hometown credit union. United First is an equal opportunity lender that offers loans for cars, boats, RVs, or any worthwhile purpose. We are your local credit union and are federally insured by NCUA. Stay local and get great service from your neighbors at United Federal Credit Union. Go Gators!
Thinking about redecorating? Maybe changing up your wall color? Even on the outside? Create ambiance you can't wait to come home to with rich, beautiful colors from Valspar Medallion Premium Interior and Exterior Paints. They're available at Lee Hardware and Building Supply in Waycross. Lee Hardware is a family-owned business. They feature a complete selection of lumber, millwork, and related building materials. And, of course, famous Valspar paint. Stop by Lee Hardware now in their brand new building on Albany Avenue, just around the corner from the old location.
Once again, the body shop of Waycross sets the standard of excellence and leads the way in new technology by being the first shop in this area to use a PPG environmentally friendly high-performance waterborne paint system. This new waterborne paint system has excellent accurate color matching. We are your insurance-approved collision specialist and offer 24-hour towing and after-hour claims assistance too. The Body Shop of Waycross, Brunswick Highway. Call 285-3840.
Hey, Kara.
Hey, Ted. I thought you were off today.
I am, but I heard you're having a Zaxby's house salad, so thought I'd stop by for a bite or six.
Okay.
Care Bear.
Mom, when did you fly in?
Just now. Ooh, a house salad. Scooch that over here.
Kara, love of my life.
Sebastian, we broke up in 3rd grade.
Yeah, but I'm still entitled to half your house salad, right?
Zaxby's house salad attracts a lot of attention. Grilled chicken atop mixed greens, cucumbers, Roma tomatoes, cheddar and jack cheeses, and fried onions, and served with Texas toast. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
When sliced bread was invented in 1912, it was the greatest thing to happen since air conditioning. Willis Carrier invented the very first air conditioning system in 1902, and the rest, as they say, is history. In Waycross, your Carrier dealer is Waycross Heating and Cooling. To keep your home or business comfortable year-round, talk to Jeff Wade about Carrier. For repairs or service to your current system, call Waycross Heating and Cooling at 285-2303 and go Gators. Football season is here. Are your tires ready for road trips and tailgating? Stop by Wilbur James Tire Pros to be sure. Wilbur James Tire Pros and their quick bay can get you in and out in under an hour. Plenty of time to head over to that game without sacking your wallet. Don't get caught in Deflategate. Come into Wilbur James Tire Pros for a free tire inspection. Wilbur James Tire Pros in Waycross. Online at wilburjamestirepros.com.
Community United Federal Credit Union can save you money on a low-rate auto loan, mortgage loan, or personal loan. Whether you're looking for a trendy SUV, a larger home, or a new lawnmower, our low finance rates, low monthly payments, and generous loan amounts can help you with your dream. Plus, we offer a full range of high-yield savings accounts with all accounts insured up to $250,000 by the NCUA. Visit our office at 1504 Tebow Street or our website at communityunitedfcu.com. An equal opportunity lender.
At the half is Jenkins 28, Pierce County 21.
Wow, they got a barn burner going over there in Bearville tonight. Here it's 42-14, Ware leading the Richmond Hill Wildcats. Richmond Hill, one thing about them, if you're unfamiliar with them, they have a heck of a band. Loud and doing a great show here performing. And they've been that way for years and years. I know they've won contests after contests around the state. They're just a fantastic band. Their football team ain't bad itself. Now, don't let the score be misleading. There was a time when the Cats led this thing, a stripping score of 88 yards with 5:20 left in the first period by Washington. Point after good, they were up 7-0. Ware would retaliate with 1:46 remaining. Dedrick Mills, a 1-yard run, 2-point conversion, a jump pass by Jamar Lincoln that was good to Dillard in the end zone. We went up 8-7, but Richmond Hill, a bomb, a fly route from Hughes to Bedgood of 87 yards, point after good. They were up 14-8. That didn't last long. That was 48 seconds left in the first. Ware would come back with just 10 seconds gone in the second. Jordan Turner, one of 2 long touchdown runs tonight. This one from 45 yards out, point after good. We were up 15-14. Then a fumble on a sack of the Richmond Hill quarterback set up the next Ware touchdown. Dedrick Mills, 2-yard run, point after was good. We were up 22-14. D. Taylor, a pick 6 tonight of 31 yards, 2-point conversion, no good. We're up 28-14. The Ware scores just kept coming. 7:07 left in the half. A pass from Lincoln to Mills, 31 yards, point after good. We're up 35-14. Then a long run again on the same play that sprung Turner earlier. It sprung him again, 63 yards this time. Point after by Shepherd good. Thus your 42-14 score here at the half. Let's listen some to the Richmond Hill Wildcat marching band. One thing about it, they're loud. All right. The Wildcat marching band doing a great job. Great round of applause from this partisan home crowd over here that they're performing to. 42-14, Ware leading the Richmond Hill Wildcats here at the half. Brian Blunt being joined now by sports editor of the Waycross Journal-Herald, Zach Lee. And Zach, we might have hadn't seen the scoreboard light up a whole lot this year with a lot of first half action. Tonight, we have.
We have, yeah. They've put points on the board as quick as I've seen 2 football teams do it. Ware giving them a couple of points there in the first quarter, but coming back strong in the second quarter and putting a ton of touchdowns on the board. Dedrick Mills has 3 touchdowns. Jordan Turner's left cleats on the field from a defender. It's just been one of those nights where every time the Gators have touched the ball, somebody's been in the end zone with it.
The blocking on the line just continues week after week. Sometimes we pick on the left. I know at Brooks County we ran more behind the left side of our offensive line. Against Hampton, we seemed to mix it up. Against Coffee last week, I think we ran more to the right. And tonight, running a little more to the right. I think Dietrich seems to favor that side for his power and his push that he gets. But, boy, that inside reverse, some folks call it a cross buck, others call it an inside reverse double handoff, has gone 2 for 2 tonight for 2 long touchdown runs.
Chalk it up to good coaching. Ware's coach is Sonny Spurlock likes to, if he sees something that's working, he's going to continue to go with it. That left side of the ball, the defensive left side for Richmond Hill is not as strong as the right. So, of course, you want to hit the weak points of a defense, and Ware's been able to exploit that. Look for them to continue to do that in the second half. I know they don't want to pile the points on in the second half and run up the score or anything, but the way the ball is going tonight for Ware County, every time they touch the ball, something good's going to happen with it. And in the second half, even if those young guys get in there, they're going to pop 1 or 2 big runs and put some more points up on the board.
Our secondaries having to grow up as quick as possible this year.
And, they were able to fix the one mistake they had. They let a wide receiver get behind them, and as a defensive back, that's really your cardinal sin, is to let the wide receiver get behind you. They did that once, and they paid the price for it, and I can tell you that those guys on the sideline heard all about it, and they're not going to let it happen again here in the second half. And you want that to happen in a game like this, one that you've taken complete control of now. In hindsight, at the time, it wasn't the best thing that could happen, but talking to Coach Stevens, he wants these guys to be put in situations that they haven't had to face yet. And having a big mistake like that is a learning, a method of learning for this team. And as young as they are, you want to see them be put in situations that test them and force them to go back out there and fix their mistakes. And I think that's what's gonna be the case with the play tonight.
Are you a little surprised of a quarterback change by the Wildcats?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just a scheme plan to try and get the guy out there with the better arm, but they got the second quarterback out there, and he's been throwing more close to the line of scrimmage, some hitches, some screens, and I think they're just putting the guy out there either to try and get him going and see if they can't put some points up, or just to give him a chance. Maybe the first guy maybe has a tired arm, maybe got hurt somewhere on one of those scrambles, so I think you get 2 dimensions with these guys. The first quarterback was able to scramble a little bit and get some yards outside of the pocket with his legs, and then of course the next guy they bring in is more of the accurate thrower. So they're just trying to mix it in and see which one of those guys gives them a better chance to get some touchdowns.
All right. Well, thank you, Zach Lee, sports editor of the Waycross Journal-Herald.
Enjoyed it.
Let's give a listen now to the Golden Gator marching band.
The farm system's always been there. They've got the premier organization. I think so, yeah. They've always had good.
As the Golden Gator Marching Band performs their Robin Hood show that they'll be using at competition this year. In fact, they head to Milledgeville for competition against 16 other bands on the 26th of this month. Those of you watching my video see the trees of Sherwood Forest and the Robin Hood show performance by the Golden Gator Marching Band. 42-14, Ware leading Richmond Hill here at the half. And the hometown boys and girls get a nice round of applause from the home crowd. Feeling pretty good right now, up 42-14 here as halftime comes to a close. Let's take this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Gator Football.
Treasurer, Leon Williams, Uniform Officer Gorilla Lester, Loading Crew Officer Barry Tatum.
And score a touchdown. We love to make people happy, and money seems to do just that. We loan money on anything of value: tools, jewelry, TVs, guns, boats, motorcycles, and campers. Eagle Pawn also does title ponds. We have new and used guns, rifles, pistols, bows, and if you like to trade, we're the place for you. We pay the best price on gold and silver. Need a dollar? Give us a holler. Eagle Pawn Outfitters, where the eagle flies every day.
Browning's Medical Arts Pharmacy has added 3 brands to their lineup. They include Altamaha River Trading Company, Melissa and Doug merchandise, and Magnolia Lane Collection merchandise. Check out these brands as you get your prescriptions and other medical-related items. Registered pharmacist Kenny McCarthy says we'll even deliver your next prescription. Watkins products are also available at Browning's behind Mayo Clinic. And go, you Ware County Gators!
WKUB, Blackshear Waycross. While interest rates are still low, now's the time to buy or sell your home. Call Wendy Maddox at Cobblestone Realty, 912-281-7781.
Everyone knows it's Wendy.
Hi, this is Donald Crumbly with Ag South Farm Credit. Ag South thanks our farmers and rural customers for making us one of the strongest lending cooperatives in the Southeast. Since 1991, Ag South has distributed more than $400 million of our profits back to our customers. Ag South has been supporting agriculture and rural living for generations. Ag South Farm Credit makes loans for land, farms, and rural homes. Call me, Donald Crumbly, at 912-449-4701 for all your financial needs. Go Gators!
In MLS number 889147, an equal housing lender.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Calling us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
And Carrie Strickland, DVM.
Practical solutions with reasonable fees.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, across from Harvey's in Waycross.
Go Gators!
Back at Memorial Stadium in Waycross, where our Gators are up 42-14 on the strength of 3 Dedrick Mills touchdowns, 2 of them running, 1 on a pass reception. Jordan Turner, 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 of 45 yards, 1 of 63 yards. D. Taylor, a pick 6. If you want a variety of scoring tonight, you got it. And you got 42 points for the Ware County Gators over Richmond Hill's 14. We're proud of all of our Ware County Gator sponsors for the 2015 season, and Rhonda has them to run down. Rhonda?
Yes, once again, Mayo Clinic Health System, the official healthcare partner of Ware County Athletics. Vive Broadband, Crawford Jewelers, Robbie Robertson Ford, United First Federal Credit Union, Lee Hardware, The Body Shop, Zaxby's, Waycross Heating and Cooling, Wilbur James Tire Pros, Community United Federal Credit Union, Eagle Pawn Shop, Browning Medical Arts Pharmacy, Farmers and Builders Ace Hardware, Ag South, Gibson Animal Clinic, Prime South Bank, Walker Jones, Southeast Mower and Saw Shop, Hester and Morris Orthodontics, Carolina Skiff, Waycross Bank and Trust, and Wendy Maddox.
All right, thank you very much. Proud of our sponsors, and they're proud to be a sponsor, and it's just a win-win situation all the way around. Do tell them how much you appreciate their supporting our Gators and the radio broadcast of Ware County Gator football. I'd like to salute the Ware County Stream Team once again. You can catch them live on nfhsnetwork.com. Available live with a paid account on home games for the Ware County Gators this year. Available on YouTube on Monday evenings, courtesy of the Ware Stream Teams channel. And, of course, the Stream Team is on Facebook and Twitter. Broadcast operated and managed exclusively by students under the supervision of Ross Bedford, and NFHS Network recently, or last year actually, designated the Ware Stream Team as a certified producer for the high-quality broadcast provided by the Stream Team, which means that producing other events postseason to earn money for the school is what they do as well. Of course, they do a great job during the season, too. And also by audio. We're streaming free of charge worldwide the radio station's audio feed at waycrossradio.com. Just go to waycrossradio.com and click on the WKUB icon, listen live, and take it from there. All right, we're set to go. You remember the Gators won the toss, deferred to the second half, so not only are we up by 28, we're going to be getting the ball first here as Petrino boots it to Gator at the 5-10, 15-20, straight up the gut. It's D. Taylor to the 40. Midfield gets dragged down right short of midfield around the 47-yard line. D. Taylor, which he does so well, Omar, he got that sudden acceleration. Before you know it, he's 20 yards down the field.
You ought to see his eyes, man. When he sees a hole, man, he just bursts through that hole like he's supposed to hit a hole when it's open, and that's what happened. Good blocking, a good wedge on that play, too.
First and 10, Ware at our own 47-yard line. Excellent field position to begin this second half. First team still in.
I wish the first team would be out, Brian, to tell you the truth.
Well, it's a little early. Of course, you do not have a running clock yet either. At the 47. From the gun, snap to Lincoln, handoff, speed sweep. This is Turner coming around left to right. He's got a lane. He breaks into the secondary. One guy is trying to arm tackle him, finally drags him down at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Brian, that determination you talked about last week, I just saw that.
You just saw it.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Armstrong, a sophomore, had to hold on for about 10 yards. They got a man down at the 45-yard line of Richmond Hill. The Wildcats do. They have a player down. They had one go out earlier. But, yeah, that determination by Turner, that time you saw it coming. And, man, I mean, he just, when he's running, he is running.
He's running with a purpose.
Yeah.
He's running to score. And when he gets some more weight on him, he's going to run and knock somebody over. You know, so, but, yeah, I just saw it on his face. That determination you mentioned last week.
Yeah.
And he had it that time. Wow.
Just a sophomore.
If you look at the youth of this team, these are the players that kind of get us to the next level. Reverend Farrell Malone's giving me a shout-out on the sidelines. I tell you, man.
Is that all it is, a shout-out?
Yes,
okay.
Of course it is.
All right. Okay, now their player's getting up all right. Walking off the field on his own power. That's one of their captains, Aaron Chick, who plays strong safety on defense. The gain by Turner all the way down to the 24-yard line of Richmond Hill. So we move from our 47 to their 24. It'll bring up first and 10. James move, of course. 42-14, Ware leading the Wildcats. Coming out much like we did last week out of the locker room. Big running play by Turner. A little delay, handoff. Dedrick Mills slams on break, then goes around the right side, gets to the 15 and down. Should be a gain of 9. So Dedrick just running hard as he does so well. Again, using that right side of the line for blocking primarily. And we're second and short, second and just over a yard. Outside the 15-yard line of the Cats. Knocking on the door in the red zone here early on, third quarter action at Waycross's Memorial Stadium. Jamar goes under center on this play. Handoff. This is Bolds trying to get something. He might have gotten the first down. Depends on the spot. Boy, they were really stringing him out over there between left tackle and left end, or left tackle and left end. He did not get it. Third and a foot. Armstrong on the tackle. He's the guy who made that saving tackle on Turner just a few plays ago. Third and a foot for the Gators inside the 15 now of the Cats. 42-14, clock running. Ware leading and looking for more. Play action. Throws right. Got his man. Touchdown. Gary Williams. 15-yard touchdown pass. And you hear Ed Flowers cheer on the O. We're used to hearing the D come out of him, but credit Jamar Lincoln to Gary Williams of 15 yards on the pass play. Point after attempt. We set for one. Good snap and set. And it is up a little bit off to the left and no good. So that's a rare miss. The train horn blast anyway. So we stay 48-14. Ware leading Richmond Hill. 30-second timeout. This is Gator football.
You shop local, why not bank local too? Prime South Bank has been a part of South Georgia life since 1891. We've got 4 locations, so we're always nearby. If you'd rather bank from home or in a park or on the beach, we've got online and mobile banking too. If you're looking for a loan, it's the folks at your bank who are going to approve it, not somebody in another state who doesn't know you from Adam. The features of a big bank with the service you'd get from a neighbor. Prime South Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at Memorial Stadium, Brian Blunt in the press box. Omar Oliver down on the sidelines, Omar.
I tell you, if you look at the sidelines, they still feel that they got a lot to play for. Even though they're up 4 touchdowns, the coach is still giving them a lot of grief. I love it, to tell you the truth. No, it's not over. You know, you got to keep coaching, guys.
Hey, they've proven they can throw a long one on you. The kick coming down around the 5 to the 10, going far side, cuts back 15-20. This is Bedgood's got some room, 25-30, and we get him from behind. I think Howard had to do that. Yeah, up around their 40-yard line. So Bedgood, who scored a touchdown earlier in the night on a long pass play, showed us some speed on the kickoff return. Is a little bit shorter than usual for Shepard on his deep kicks. Usually he'll take you inside the 5, but Bedgood came up, making a few moves, and Richmond Hill starts in great field position at their own 40. Problem is, they're trailing now by 34 points.
Yes, and I doubt their coach is going to run the clock. You want to see what they got on this next play.
Yeah, but if we can keep it 30 or better fourth quarter, he won't have a choice.
Yeah, right.
True spread for Stafford. This is the first time we've seen him in the true spread tonight. He's a replacement quarterback. Back to pass. The left-hander gets a little bit of a rush. Looking still, and gets brought down. It's not going to be a sack, but Urban Nard got him after only a yard rushing gain by Stafford, who really just scrambled all over the place. So gain of 1 brings up 2nd down and 9. So again, let's see, they go to again the 5-man receiver set. True spread from the gun at their own 41. Stafford from the left hash looking. Fires out, complete on a hitch. We hit the man immediately. Gain up to the 45, gain of 4 only for Andrew Powell, one of their captains on the wide receiver, D. Taylor over there. And that brings up 3rd down and 4, actually closer to 5. 3rd and 5 at the 45 of Richmond Hill. 48-14, Ware leading the Cats here in the 3rd period. Spread, back to pass. Stafford gets rushed. Got a lane, but he throws instead. Complete. Up to the 37 and the 1st down. He breaks and fumbles, gets back on his own ball. Goes Sam James. Down around, let's see where they're going to call him down, around the 27. So James made the complete wide open over there on the right seam rather. But then fumbled as he headed towards the end zone. Had to worry about getting on it at the 27, but that's a big play for Richmond Hill, getting them down the field. 1st and 10 at the 27 of Ware. Stafford snap to him, back to pass, looking, has time. Now he looks again, fires hard, low, incomplete. Great defensive play. Oh, Dillard came in and knocked it away from the intended receiver, who had slid down right at the 5-yard line or so, and Dillard just knocked it out. Brings up 2nd down, stops the clock at the 27 of Ware. 48-14, the Gators lead the Cats. But here they come. Stafford back to pass. Looks, fires out here on a little swing to the left, incomplete. Just really threw it too low for LaMarquez Prather, who's just a freshman wide receiver outplay. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. So 2 incomplete passes have stalled them a little here.
Brian, I just walked past Noah Shepard. He's limping. He's got his left calf wrapped up. I hope it's not serious, man.
No, that's not good. Snap to Stafford. Looks, turns around. Complete on an out and then up in the great tackle by Howard. The gain only to the 25. Give him only 2. So he found a receiver out here, Andre Walker. And that's going to bring up now 4th down and 9, of course. Oh, no, they're set up for a field goal. I was going to say, of course, they're going for it, but field goal attempt forthcoming here by Petrino, the sophomore kicker, at the 31. This will be a 41-yarder. He boots it. It's pretty far, and it is good. I think he had 45 yards on that.
Well, you want to come away with points, Brian.
Yeah.
And he got points, so give him credit.
We'll give him 3 points credit with 8:04 left. A 41-yard field goal makes it now 48-17. Ware leading Richmond Hill. 30-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Gator football is a winning tradition in Ware County with excellence, discipline, and dedication. At Walker Jones, we've experienced that same winning tradition with service to South Georgia communities for over 26 years. With 8 new vehicle brands at one location, award-winning service and body shops, and customer service that's second to none, you'll find more at the Superstore. Get more, save more. Walker Jones, South Georgia's automotive superstore in Waycross, and proud supporter of Ware County football. Go Gators! Online at walkerjones.com.
Back at Memorial Stadium, where Richmond Hill has just driven it for a field goal, a 41-yarder by their kicker Petrino, and he tees it up now on the left hash. Cats going right to left this quarter. We're in our gold jerseys tonight to bring awareness to childhood cancer. As Petrino approaches and boots it. Both of these kickers really can get it down deep. This is Taylor, I believe, at the 5-10, coming up right side 15-20. Gets across to the 25 before he's driven down there. And that means the Gators will take over an average field position at best. Again, downstairs on the field level to Omar.
And I got to give Richmond Hill credit. You know, they could have just folded the tent, but let's get some points, build some confidence. Somehow, you're down 31 points. And I think if you get it under 30 points, you got a chance to at least be somewhat successful.
Well, and okay.
New quarterback,
yeah,
by the way.
I was going to say Goddard's coming out. Let's see what else we got here. I was thinking we may try to get closer to the 4th quarter before making changes, but here Goddard is in at quarterback. Turns around, hands off, driving across Bradley, 30, 35. We've kind of saved Rajay the last couple of weeks. Up to the 37-yard line he goes.
Well, you're seeing some fresh legs in there now, Brian.
That's the good thing.
Love it.
Blackman in there helping to stop. And it is 1st and 10, James move at the 37. Goddard again, same play again. This time they're waiting on Rajat. Very little gain, maybe a yard, maybe not. Just trying the left side of that offensive line. Standing in up, coming in off out of the secondary was Armstrong. Give him a yard off sheer effort, goes Bradley. 2nd down and 9. Across the 38, close to the 39-yard line. 48-17, Ware leading Richmond Hill, beginning to get midway in the 3rd period. Goddard in at quarterback, under center. A little delay, handoff coming around right side. This is Sales, turns it up, and he gets across 45 to the 47, close to a 1st down before he's hit in there. The guy, Hernandez and Armstrong, again coming up to convene, and they are going to give it to him. 1st and 10, chains move. So we're seeing Sales run the ball. We're seeing Bradley run the ball. We're seeing our quarterback in, who's got a good arm on him, Dawson Goddard, a junior.
Yeah, you want to see these guys get some playing time, get some reps, because they're going to be needed later on in the year, Brian.
At the 47-yard line of Ware, 1st and 10. Man in motion, we fake it to him, dive back, Bradley goes straight up the gut, just driving hard, 45, 40, and 37, maybe 39.
You got to love fresh legs, Brian.
Man, I mean, driving. He drives like Diedrich Mills.
Yes, sir.
Moves the chains after 14 yards. Secondary of Richmond Hill, Aaron Chick coming up to make the tackle, getting run over. They're really winded on that white jersey defense right now. At the 39-yard line of Richmond Hill. That's one thing I've noticed when our reserves come in. They look good. There's a lot of times teams can't say that. Goddard puts Williams in motion, and that might have been a broken play. They penetrate and sack Goddard for a loss. He just tried to scramble out to the left. This big number 88, Connor Brown.
Oh, somebody missed a block, Brian.
Yeah. Well, he really didn't have anywhere to go. Unless it was the quarterback keeper all the way on that intended. So loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 44 of Richmond Hill. Midway now into the third period here at Memorial Stadium in Waycross. Gators leading, back on offense. Snap and handoff coming around the right end. This is Sales, got some room to the 35-30, still driving close to the 20.
Got a flag on the play, Brian.
Watch a penalty here, back around the 44-yard line, holding against Ware. Is that the first one of the night?
It's the first holding penalty, yes.
Wow.
Discipline. That's what it's all about, Brian.
Well,
just discipline.
And we talked about this on pregame, the fundamentals. You know, that includes eliminating penalties.
And this is a second team offensive line, by the way. Let's make that clear.
This is true. And doing a good job. But
they are doing a great job, yes.
But the hold backs us up in our own territory. We're at the 46 of Ware now.
Yeah.
We have to get down inside their 30 for a first. So 2nd and 25 is what the clock says, scoreboard says. I'll go along with it. At the 46 from the right hash, going left to right this period. Would they do the double handoff? The second team does. Getting around the right side. Gary Williams, 20. Or excuse me, he's got 20 yards down to the 35.
Ran with purpose. Awesome.
Wow. Gary Williams turned on some afterburners at midfield to streak the last 15 yards.
When you got fresh legs, man, you can do it all night, man. Now, I want to see Dawson possess that arm now. It's a 3rd down and what? And 9?
Yeah.
I want to see him possess that arm now, you know. He's got a great arm.
Backing him up a few, so yeah.
About 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and what I was hoping to be maybe 5, but up to the line comes our second team. Goddard under center. Takes the snap, handoff coming around the right side. This is Sales getting outside. He's got a block. 30, 25, dragged down out of bounds, almost a little rough. No flag, but a first down for Alex all the way down to the 20 or thereabouts.
First down.
Richmond Hill, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a first down easily. Down to their 20. So the younger Gators coming in. Actually, some are the same age, but at the 20 of Richmond Hill. 48-17, Ware leads. Goddard turnaround handoff. Bradley, he steps through for 7 yards and goes just like that before he's tackled by Hernandez. At the 13. Just really running with sheer power. Built a lot like Dedrick Mills, Bradley is. At the 13-yard line of Richmond Hill, it's 2nd down. 3. Dustin Goddard takes the snap. This time it's Williams around the left side. 10-5. Gets dragged down short at the 3. Boy, we really have Richmond Hill on their heels, as Omar would say. 45 on that stop was Huff Stutler. And really, it was more of just a running over being in the way. 1st and goal, the spot, the 5 now. Gators knocking on the door. 3:18 and clock running, 3rd period. We're at the 5 of Richmond Hill. Dawson Goddard looks back to the sidelines. Now he's flopping a receiver. We're going to call timeout. Yeah, we're down to 1 second on the play clock, and Goddard fortunately looked up and saw that. So timeout Ware, 48-17. When play resumes, it'll be 1st and goal at the 5 for the Gators. 30-second break. This is Ware County Gator football.
Clumpy's Mower and Saw Shop is your dealer for Husqvarna, the world leader in outdoor power products for forestry and lawn and garden care. See their modern showroom on the Brunswick Highway, where you'll find a large selection of lawn tractors and the popular zero-turn mowers. They also have other Husqvarna products like blowers, chainsaws, hedge trimmers, pole saws, and much more. Southeast Mower, your Waycross Husqvarna dealer and proud supporter of high school sports.
WKUB Blackshear Waycross. Let Wendy Maddox at Cobblestone Realty help you get the best value, whether you're buying or selling. Call Wendy, 912-281-7781.
Everyone knows it's Wendy.
Dawson Goddard brings the team back out. First and goal at the 5 after the timeout. Only one man split wide. They hand to Bradley, nothing. No gain. Might be lucky to get back to the line. Again, that big guy submarined underneath and made that stop for Richmond Hill. And it's second and goal at the 5. Goddard, handoff. This is Gary Williams trying to follow some tackles or the tackle around the left side. Follow some blocking by Bradley, too. Only got a couple. It'll be third and goal from the 3. So Richmond Hill trying to make a defensive stand here. Got some big old guys in there on the line.
You ought to see the size discrepancy between Jalen Strickland and Gary Williams. Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, oh, I can imagine. Jalen on the offensive line. Goddard under center from the 3, sets him down. Handoff. Oh, they key. Great play by the defense. No gain. We might have lost a yard.
The play took too long to develop, Brian. That's what happened.
Sales had nowhere to go around the right side of the offensive line. We got another Wildcat down. This is their number 32, Cooper Beeson, who's a linebacker, just a sophomore. So,
yeah, I was hoping that Dawson can show off his arm on this drive.
Yeah, I thought he might be given the green light to do that. Now you're 4th down, and Jamar Lincoln comes back in. So the
field goal.
Okay. Dan Shepard to try. Do we have another kicker in the making? Omar?
Yeah, number 91. I don't know his name. I think he's an underclassman.
Fernando Rajo?
That's him, yeah. Soccer player.
Yeah, I've got him listed as a senior, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
I wonder if we'll get a...
First year playing football.
Okay. Shepard to try. High snap. Lincoln gets it down. It's up, and it is good. So we answer Richmond Hill's field goal just to try to keep things 30 points or more for sure. 51-17 now. Ware leading the Hill. 30-second break. You're listening to Gator Football.
Smile fact number 645. Smiling boosts your immune system. Due to the stress-relieving properties of a wide-mouth grin, smiling can make you healthier all over and keep colds at bay. Laughing does you one even better, upping your calorie burn as much as 20%. At Hester & Morris Orthodontics, we know the power of a smile. Visit hmorthodontics.com to find out more about how we make your experience as fun as possible with our game room, Ortho Bucks, and the Ortho Taxi. Remember, don't worry. Be happy. Live life smiling at Hester & Morris Orthodontics.
Back at Memorial Stadium, where our Gators just answered the Richmond Hill field goal with one of our own with 1:31 remaining. And that was 20 yards by Noah Shepard.
It's nice when your second team get in there and get some points, Brian.
Oh, absolutely. That's first thing I noticed about us this year. I know I've seen so many years when there was a huge drop-off between first and second for us, and that's not the case.
Guys are staying prepared. That's why.
Shepard boots it. This is a shorter kick, going only to the 20, taken by a cat coming up, going around the right side now to the 25, trying to turn wide. 30, gets around the corner, all the way up to the 39-yard line goes Ronald Fusilier, freshman wide receiver for them. So a good return for the Cats, starting at their own 39. Let's see who comes out now to the game. You remember they started Brian Hughes, their quarterback, tall guy, a junior. Then Stafford moved from a slot man over to, and he's coming back out, Andrew Stafford, the sophomore quarterback, a left-hander. First and 10 at the 39. Snap to Stafford. Looks, has time, steps up, looks to run. Now he does. We chase him. He gets outside. 45 midfield, steps out of bounds. No, he gets up in it instead. But he's got a first down, gain of 11 or 12 for Stafford into Gator territory around the 49-yard line or so. Call it the 48. So Richmond Hill comes out, gets 12 yards first play on the quarterback scramble. When you got 5 receivers to cover, usually some lanes open up if you don't get the pressure to him. He is a better scrambler than Hughes is. I don't know he has a better arm. At the 48, snap to him. Left-hander looks. A little bit of a rush from Strickland. And Strickland almost gets him. Then somebody else does. That was Cobb from behind. Back at the 48. At the sack of Stafford finally in Cat territory. Trey Cobb coming up. Strickland really helped turn that play in, though.
Jalen is really getting better, Brian, at penetrating the offensive line. He keeps doing that. He'll be a valuable asset down the road.
Yeah, he will be. He was big, instrumental last week.
10 tackles, 10-plus tackles on that D-line last week.
At the 48, second down 14. From the gun, true spread. Stafford back to pass. Looks. Oh, wow! He gets hit by Trey Cobb and Jalen Strickland together. I was afraid there might be a horse collar. No hanky on the field or anything, though.
Actually, he got his left hand inside under the helmet, if that's possible.
Okay.
So it wouldn't have been a horse collar. Horse collar, we can get him out of jersey.
Yeah. Well, it's close to a mask, though, if you're not careful.
Yeah, right.
But still a loss back at the 40-yard line.
This will be the last play of the third quarter.
As we wind her down, they won't get it off. 51-17, Ware leading Richmond Hill, so we should go to the mercy rule when time resumes. 60-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Start living the skiff life today with America's #1 selling boat brand, Carolina Skiff. Affordable, durable, and versatile, our full line of all-purpose, all-composite boats will keep you focused on enjoying your time on the water. And with Carolina Skiff's fuel-efficient hull designs, you'll get more fun for your money for years to come. See your Carolina Skiff dealer today or visit carolinaskiff.com for more information. Go anywhere, do anything in a Carolina Skiff.
Getting a loan is not one size fits all, something the experienced team at Waycross Bank and Trust understands. As a local community bank, Frida, Robbie, Will, or Russell will help craft a unique lending solution based on your personal or professional goals and dreams. So whether you're trying to grow your business, grow your retirement, or just grow something in the garden for fun, you can be certain your financial needs come first at Waycross Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 518424.
Back at Memorial Stadium, where we head into the final period of play. Up by 34 points. As the Gators will now be defending the goal to my right this final period. Richmond Hill going left to right. With the ball, it's third down. After the sack of quarterback Stafford by Strickland and Cobb, they have to get inside or close to our 38-yard line. They're at their own 40. So call it 22 yards or so. Third and 22. Stafford, 5 receivers, trips up top. He's looking downfield, throws underneath. Got him in, breaking open, incomplete. Had him on a post pattern.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Wide open. I mean, you got to make that catch, guys.
Yeah, on the middle of the field. That was Bedgood, the one who did make the great catch earlier in the game, way a long time ago.
I mean, nobody was around him. You know, just lost concentration. It happens.
Well, we lost some of the zone coverage. Yeah. And that does happen when you're running the spread offense. That's why they run it. So fourth down, they're going to be punting. Hughes comes back in to do that. We put a different safety back, and that's number 2 for us, is Harriet. Hughes stands at his own 25, the line of scrimmage, the 40. Good snap to him. He boots it, and we get a pretty good rush, but they back off. Harriet makes the fair catch at the 25-yard line. Tommy Palmer heading your way at 10 o'clock or at the conclusion of this game, whichever is later. Being that we have the running clock, it may very well be 10 o'clock coming later. But Omar, it's taken forever to get, I feel like, to get to this point.
It was a 2-hour third, 3 quarters. You know, so you're right. It did take a while, but I think the long halftime kind of got us to this point. But at least the clock's running. We got it at least by 10 o'clock. I know it's past you and around his bedtime, right?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, I know you can.
Feel it. I can feel it. At the 25. New quarterback. No,
Same quarterback. Same quarterback, yeah.
Dawson turns around, hands off straight up the middle, maybe 3 for Bradley.
Yeah, as much as I want to see Dawson throw the ball, I think they're going to just try to run this clock out, just get out of here. That's my thinking anyway.
Yeah. Gain of 3, second down, 7. The clock only stops for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and scoring. There's your tips, T-I-P-S. I remembered it that time.
Awesome.
Thank you. Bedtime. Second down and 8. GATOR, little counter handoff, and now we're slipping and sliding. We can't get going, and it's a loss maybe of a yard. Countered handoff to Gary Williams, coming right to left, and he really met the white jerseys and kind of started slipping a little. Field may be a little wet. At the 27, it'll bring up third down, and 8.5 or 9. At the 27. Clock running, 9:07, mercy rule in effect. We're in still tight. Turn around, handoff, coming around, right side, got some blocking. This is a new back who gets slung down around the 31-yard line, goes DJ Simon, a junior. And again, Hernandez following him all the way over there. As well as Hernandez Laredo. And that makes it 4th down, 5, and we're going to be punting for the... Is this our first punt?
It's our first punt. Skylar Dixon was actually getting bored on the sidelines, and now he's going to get a chance to punt.
He was getting... I guess he remembers how.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's good for him to get some reps, too. Get his... He might pull a hamstring if he ain't careful without timeout.
Wait a minute. This isn't Skylar. Who is this?
It's not Skylar?
No. Okay, I got a number 18.
Oh, that's Jacob Hendricks.
Jacob. How about that? Our backup, one of our backup quarterbacks.
Okay, I'm lost right now. I thought it was Skylar. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm wondering if that's a threat. When you have, it's just 4th and 5, you got a backup quarterback in as a punter.
Do they know that? Does Richmond know that?
Well, if they're listening to this broadcast, they do now.
Yeah, right. Good point.
But now he's practicing warming up kicking, so.
That's a decoy, man. I mean, look, Jacob never punted a day in his life, man.
Let's see. He's coming back out into the game, 4th and 5. Timeout stopped the clock. That's one of those 4 that'll stop it. 51-17. Ware leading Richmond Hill, 4th quarter. Jacob Hendricks into punt.
Well, there's nobody on the outside, so I don't see him passing it.
At the 31-yard line. High snap, but he gets it down. He boots it. This is more of a knuckleball, but it takes a great roll. Great Gator roll. All the way down to the 33-yard line. So if you do the math, 37-yard punt, no return.
Roger mark.
So a great kick by Jacob Hendricks coming in as punter tonight. Richmond Hill, let's see what they bring out into the game now with 7:42. Clock continuing to run. In the mercy rule, 51-17, Ware leading. Next week, we're on the road at Bradwell Institute. Now, this is the interesting part to me. Bradwell and Richmond Hill played to a 17-14 win for Bradwell. Omar, how did they keep the score that low?
I think they backed up well.
Out they come. To the line they come. Stafford staying in at quarterback from his own 33. Running clock now. 4 down linemen for the Gators. Trying to get to him, and we sack him. We added an extra lineman in there, and we get him. Let's see who's getting credit. Bradley. Bradley sacked Stafford at the 26. Loss of 7. We usually rush 3. We brought 4. We're going to bring 4 again. Stafford, true spread. No help back there on blocking. Looks great little crossing route underneath. Complete 30-35. We get James down at the 35. That gets a bulk of that yardage back, and plus add in about another 3 or so. They're up to the 36, and it's 3rd and 7 now. Ran a little underneath crossing. Sometimes that can be considered a pick play when certain defenders get mixed up, but that time both receivers are open. He had to decide which one to throw it to. At the 36, back to pass. Stafford looks, runs now to the right, being rushed, throws on the run, got a man in quadruple coverage, complete, goes Bedgood down at our 35-yard line. We had all kinds of guys back there defending, but it was spot on. That pass, DJ Simon was the main defender, and Bedgood just brought it in. At the 36-yard line of the Gators, Richmond Hill on the move, 5:35. The clock is definitely on the move with the mercy rule. 51-17 Ware lead. Stafford has the ball, throws on a little underneath, come back to James at the 35-30, running wide, 25-20, breaking tackles, 15, 10, 5. We finally get him down. The ball comes out. We jump on it, but he's going to be down at the 5-yard line. So we got our young secondary, all kinds of reserves in there. I'm trying to come up with a few of them, having to deal with the first string of Richmond Hill. They get to our 5 on that long run after catch by James. 1st and 10, 5-minute mark reached. 1st and goal, rather. Handoff, juking through, driving hard is Smith, and I think he scores, yes. Maurice Smith, the sophomore running back, gets in from 5 yards out for Richmond Hill. That'll stop the clock with 4:46 left. And again, we got a lot of clean jerseys in the game. Gold jerseys tonight. Point after attempt coming up by Petrino there. And Stafford does the holding on that. Good snap and set, and the kick is up, and it is good. 51-24. Richmond Hill has cut into the lead a little bit here, but the Ware County Gators feeling pretty good with 4:06 left in the ball game. 30-second timeout. This is Gator football.
Hi, this is Jonathan Dial, a physician assistant in the orthopedics department at Mayo Clinic Health Systems. Here at Mayo, our orthopedic specialists work closely with other specialists to ensure that your problem is thoroughly evaluated. We understand that a one-size-fits-all approach does not work, and we will do everything it takes to deliver exactly the care you need based on what's right for you. To schedule an appointment with us, call 912-283-8444. We look forward to meeting you.
Back at Memorial Stadium, where we just saw Richmond Hill go down to the field. The clock is continuing to run here. Clock operator and I were having a conversation. He said, hey, they never signaled to stop it, so I think that's intentional. Nobody's arguing that 2 minutes have rolled off the clock since the touchdown. I'm certainly not going to say anything, and I bet Omar won't either.
No, I won't. And I will say they got 24 points on us, and the coaches will not be happy about that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you get in these track meets, you know. The boot by Petrino comes to several Gators, coming over to the 20. Up the far side, 25-30, crossing up close to the 35-yard line. All kinds of yellow jerseys around there. On the return. Okay, the younger Mills on the return. Darion Mills, the freshman.
Got a new quarterback going in now, Jacob Hendricks.
All right. We saw this earlier, I guess, against Hampton. He got some playing time.
He did, and he was also our punter, so he'll be in the stat sheet tonight.
Clock continuing to run as we reach the 2-minute mark now. 1st and 10, Ware. Jacob Hendricks in at quarterback now from our own 35-yard line.
Entirely new offensive line, too, Brian.
And Darion Mills is your fullback. And the give is to him. He's looking over to the right side after faking, going straight up the middle, and drives for 9 yards, 10 yards maybe? 9 anyway. So Darion running hard.
Darion is now in the stat sheet. That's what you want. You want guys to make positive yards. Now we got a new quarterback, A.C. Polk now.
Wow. I mean, we're rolling them in quicker than we can keep up with almost. A.C. Polk's a sophomore. Second down, 1.5 yards at the 44. Snap and handoff coming around. This is Mills. No, this is another running back. Stops, slams on brakes, turns it up, gets a first down.
Number 20.
That's Tyler Taylor, a sophomore. Across the 45 to the 47. So we'll continue to try to name some of the guys who are out. Polk.
And that's key for these guys, to get on the field and make positive impact. That's what you want.
Who else we got? Cameron Cash, the junior, is in the game. On the right side. From the 46. Snap. Handoff. A back. Oh, he gets eaten up by all kinds of white jerseys. Pretty much still Richmond Hill's first unit as we wander under 40 seconds.
Let it be the last play.
DJ Simon was the give man, if you will. Loss of a couple. Back to the 44. Brings up second down and 12. Tommy Palmer coming your way at 10 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. He'll have all those statewide scores. Jacob Hendricks back in at quarterback now from the 44. Snap and turn around, handoff. Coming across from the right wing, we get to the 45 before we're pushed back.
Tyler Taylor on the run. That's it.
Last play. It. Yeah, I do believe you're correct. Your final score, Ware 51, Richmond Hill 24. 3-minute timeout. We'll wrap it up, and you're listening to Gator Football.
Need them, and Vive's got them. Crazy fast internet, all digital HD TV, and unlimited nationwide phone service from Vive. With Vive's all digital HD TV lineup, you get all your local news, sports, and weather, plus fan favorite networks. You also get Watch TV everywhere, the cool way to turn your tablet, smartphone, or computer into a TV. Order now and get half off an HD DVR for a whole year from Vive, your source for internet, TV, and phone. Call 855-565-VYVE today. Internet service required to use Watch TV everywhere.
Crawford Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1957, is a proud supporter and radio sponsor of the mighty Ware County Gators. Crawford Jewelers was built on quality, integrity, and service. Diamond professionals and GIA graduates are waiting to serve you. For amazing diamond values, we have easy financing and layaways available. See the Crawford family for all your jewelry needs and service. And go Gators!
It's a summer savings sell down at Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. 0% financing up to 72 months on all 2015 models except Super Duties. Save up to $9,000 on select 2015 F-150s. Savings up to $9,500 on select 2015 Super Duty models. 2016 Ford Focus starting at just $16,990.
Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross. Take it from John Boy and Billy. Everybody knows Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
Gator fans, come to United First Federal Credit Union on 84 in Blackshear and talk to Tommy or Angela. Now's the time to refinance that car loan and take advantage of our lowest interest rate on loans in years. That is just one of the many services offered by your hometown credit union. United First is an equal opportunity lender that offers loans for cars, boats, RVs, or any worthwhile purpose. We are your local credit union and are federally insured by NCUA. Stay local and get great service from your neighbors at United Federal Credit Union. Go Gators!